The narrow corridors of the city are left far below. I climb up to the platform where the independent spirits go.
The heavy weight of atmospheric pressure drops away into the bright serenity of a cloudless day.
My chest expands, the old suffocations completely flee
into the quiet balcony of the open galaxy. Give thanks and praises to the creator of the height, who rolls away the heavy curtain of the terrifying night.
Look at the canvas where the blue meets the divine, a perfect manifestation of the cosmic grand design.
No national border can divide this giant roof.
Jah gave the sky to every man as a living proof.
We are standing underneath an endless dome of grace,
leaving the narrow cages of our historical race. The noise of our confusion is beginning to subside as we observe the vastness that is open and wide, staring out from this picturesque elevation tonight, watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight. A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn, welcoming the clarity of a spirit reborn. Let the cosmic elevation wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind.
Peace is an altitude where the wicked cannot fly. It floats like a feather from the mountain to the sky.
So quiet your ego, let the earthly warfare cease. Every living creature deserves a moment of this peace.
The saxophone is preaching stillness to the atmosphere,
Clearing the smog until the vision is completely near.
I used to stare at my own feet inside the muddy track, frightened of the heavy burdens pushing down my back. But looking at the vastness of this azure view, I realize my transformation comes from being true. The open air isn't empty, it is full of trust,
A permanent cathedral that will never turn to dust. We are standing underneath an endless dome of grace, leaving the narrow cages of our historical race. The noise of our confusion is beginning to subside as we observe the vastness that is opening wide, staring out from this picturesque elevation tonight, watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight. A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn, welcoming the clarity of a spirit reborn. Let the cosmic elevation wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind. See the line watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight. A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn, welcoming the clarity of a spirit reborn. Let the cosmic elevation wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind.
Celestial flight, one love, look up high.
The piano lid is locked, the sheet music is completely blank. I am sitting on the edge of this forgotten riverbank. I hear a puzzling melody when the shadows start to grow, a complex arrangement that the public will never know. You left the code behind inside the structure of the chord, a secret composition that my heavy memories afford.
The music of the universe cannot be commercialized on a chart. It requires the spiritual decoding of a clean and honest heart.
They try to transcribe our movement with their rigid legal ink, but we are operating far beyond what their politicians think.
The saxophone is blowing a celestial, mysterious theme,
unlocking all the architecture of the ancient prophetic dream.
the bow is
Scratching across the unyielding copper wire,
igniting the remnants
of a long forgotten internal fire. We are caught in the mathematical pattern of a song that has no end,
searching for the coordinate
where the broken harmony can bend. We are performing this puzzling sonata tonight, decoding the messages, losing track of what is wrong or right. A complex jazz arrangements echoing through boundless space, reminding our weary spirits of your unforgotten face. The music is an enigma inside this gigantic empty hall, waiting for the final execution of the curtain fall.
They say the symphony dies when the orchestra packs up the gear, but I can hear the brass vibrations ringing loud and clear. The message is preserved inside the fiber of the wooden stand, spreading the spiritual communication across the open land.
So do not try to intellectualize what Jah has uniquely made. Our devotion is a monument that will never ever fade.
I try to find the silence, but the instruments refuse to sleep,
exposing all the heavy secrets that my chest used to keep.
The cello is crying, the trumpet is answering with total aggression,
turning our historical mistakes into a beautiful jazz confession.
You left the script unfinished,
full of paradox and structural strain, a grand masterpiece constructed out of our mutual pain. The bow is scratching across the unyielding copper wire,
igniting the remnants
of a long forgotten internal fire.
Oh,
we are caught in the mathematical pattern of a song that has no end,
searching for the coordinate
where the execution of the curtain fall.
It is the natural vibration.
I feel your presence inside every single sharp and flat.
Jah created the frequency.
There is no argument about that. The puzzling sonata, play it slow, where the calm people never go. Hear the accents, hear the pluck. We are no longer down on luck. We are performing this puzzling sonata tonight, decoding the messages, losing track of what is wrong or right. A complex jazz arranger, we're going through boundless space, reminding our weary spirits of your unforgotten face. The music is an enigma inside this gigantic empty hall, waiting for the final execution of the curtain fall. I used to guard the access to my private space, frightened of the shadows on my marble floor place. But you walked in without a single trace of force, and changed my entire planetary course. I willingly surrender all my old defenses now, with a quiet nod and an unspoken vow.
No heavy chain can shackle the spirit of the righteous man, but love can fold you inside Jah divine plan. It is a voluntary surrender of the independent mind, leaving the cold and lonely liberty far behind.
To be a prisoner within a sweet, devoted space, finding your safety in a dedicated place.
The walls of
Babylon are cold and full of spite, but this enclosure is completely warm and bright.
We lock the world outside and throw away the key,
accepting the sweet bondage of our destiny. We are locked inside these satin bombs tonight, where the bars are made of fabric and the stars are bright.
Oh, beautiful imprisonment
Upon the saxophone line, turning our simple lives into something divine.
Let the rhythmic walls close around our chest,
Until our wandering spirits finally find rest.
They fight for freedom in the busy marketplace, but they don't know the abundance of this inner grace. They wander lonely through their independent hills, while the cold system their vitality kills. So Relax your mind, sweet sister, let the lock click shut. We found a paradise inside this wooden hut.
I never knew that being captured could feel so free, unlocking all the hidden treasures inside of me. I am a willing hostage to your gentle stare, stripped completely bare of every solitary care. You built a fortress out of promises and trust, a permanent structure that will never turn to dust.
The walls of Babylon are cold and full of spite, but this enclosure is completely warm and bright. We lock the world outside and throw away the key,
Accepting the sweet bondage of our destiny.
Oh, we are locked inside these satin bonds tonight,
Where the bars are made of fabric and the stars are bright.
oh, a beautiful imprisonment.
Imprisonment upon the saxophone line, turning our simple lives into something divine.
Let the rhythmic walls close around our chest,
Until our wandering spirits finally find rest. Oh, don't release me,
don't release me from the safety of your arms.
don't release me. The cage is warm, the atmosphere is clear.
There is no entry for any worldly fear.
Our confinement is the truest freedom we possess. Satin bonds, lock it tight through the middle of the night. Hold me close, hold me near, the sweetest prison in the hemisphere. We are locked inside these satin bonds tonight. These satin bonds tonight, where the bars are made of fabric and the stars are bright.
Ooh, ooh,
A beautiful imprisonment upon the saxophone line, turning our simple lives into something divine. Let the rhythmic walls close around our chest, until our wandering spirits finally find rest. I used to guard the access to my private space, frightened of the shadows on my marble floor place. But you walked in without a single trace of force and changed my entire planetary course. I willingly surrender all my old defenses now, with a quiet nod and an unspoken vow.
no heavy chain can shackle the spirit of the righteous man.
But love can fold you inside Jah divine plan.
It is a voluntary surrender of the independent mind, leaving the code and only liberty far behind.
To be a prisoner within a sweet devoted space, finding your safety in the dedicated place.
The walls of Babylon are cold and full of spite,
But this enclosure is completely warm and bright.
we lock the world outside and throw away the key,
Accepting the sweet bondage of our destiny.
we are locked inside these satin bonds tonight,
Where the bars are made of fabric and the stars are bright. A beautiful imprisonment upon the saxophone line, turning our simple lives into something divine. Let the rhythmic walls close around our chest, until our wandering spirit time has lost its teeth. I leave my heavy worries on a muddy road beneath. Underneath the shelter of this woven bamboo roof, I find a beautiful detachment that is living proof that we don't need the engine or the heavy city clock to find the inner palace where the peaceful spirits rock.
Come inside the temple where the wind is still, leaving the chaotic business of the wicked hill. They try to institutionalize the concept of the grace, but Jah provided stillness inside this green space. So wash your weary face inside the crystal mountain stream, and let your spirit settle in this long forgotten dream. The storm has passed, the heavy clouds are breaking up. We drink the morning quiet from a silver chalice cup. The noise of Babylon is dropping to the past. We found a perimeter that is built to last. Standing inside our peaceful shrine today, watching the heavy sorrows simply melt away. A serene composition upon the saxophone horn, welcoming the clarity of a love reborn. Let the peaceful rhythm wash over your open mind, leaving the madness of the city far behind. Peace is the only currency that matters in the end. It is the golden medicine that Jah decided to send. So quiet your inner warfare, let the anger disappear. Every living creature deserves to have this atmosphere clear. The saxophone is preaching stillness to the open land. Take your sister, take your brother by the honest hand.
I spent so many lifetimes running from myself, hiding my vulnerability upon a dusty shelf. But in the absolute safety of this isolated zone, my heavy head is lighter than a single feather stone. The silence isn't empty, it is full of holy trust, a permanent foundation that will never turn to dust. The storm has passed, the heavy clouds are breaking up. We drink the morning quiet from a silver chalice cup. The noise of Babylon is dropping to the past. We found a perimeter that is built to last. Standing inside our peaceful shrine today, watching the heavy sorrows simply melt away. A serene composition upon the saxophone horn, welcoming the clarity of a love reborn. Let the peaceful rhythm wash over your open mind, leaving the madness of the city far behind. No more screaming, no more heavy rain. Jah wash away the memory of pain. Peaceful shrine, keep it closed, where the beautiful truth is exposed. resting slow, resting deep, before the world falls asleep. Standing inside our peaceful shrine today. Standing inside our peaceful shrine. Standing inside our peaceful shrine today. Watching the heavy sorrow. Standing inside our peaceful shrine today. Watching the heavy sorrow. Standing inside us simply melt away. Yeah. Standing inside our peaceful shrine today. Watching the heavy sorrow simply melt away. A serene composition upon the saxophone horn, welcoming the clarity of a love reborn. Let the peaceful rhythm wash over your open mind, leaving the madness of the city far behind. The schedule is shattered, time has lost its teeth. I leave my heavy worries on the muddy road beneath. Underneath the shelter of this woven bamboo roof, I find a beautiful detachment that is living proof that we don't need the engine or the heavy city clock to find the inner palace where the peaceful spirits rock.
Come inside the temple where the wind is still, leaving the chaotic business of the wicked hill. They try to institutionalize the concept of the grace, but Jah provided stillness inside this green space. So wash your weary face inside the crystal mountain stream, and let your spirit settle in this long forgotten dream. The storm has passed, the heavy clouds are breaking up. We drink the morning quiet from a silver chalice cup. The noise of Babylon is dropping to the past. We found a perimeter that is built to last. Standing inside our peaceful shrine today, watching the heavy sorrow simply melt away. A serene cup.
Used to guard the access to my private space, frightened of the shadows on my marble floor place. But you walked in without a single trace of force and changed my entire planetary course. I willingly surrender all my old defenses now, with a quiet nod and an unspoken vow.
No heavy chain can shackle the spirit of the righteous man, but love can fold you inside Your divine plan. It is a voluntary surrender of the independent mind, leaving the cold and lonely liberty far behind, to be a
prisoner within a sweet devoted space, finding your safety in a dedicated place. The walls of Babylon are cold and full of spite,
but this enclosure
is completely warm and bright.
We lock the world outside and throw away the key,
accepting the sweet bondage of our destiny. We are locked inside these satin bonds tonight, where the bars are made of fabric and the stars are bright.
a beautiful imprisonment upon the saxophone line,
turning our simple lives into something divine. Let the rhythmic walls close around our chest until our wandering spirits finally find rest.
They fight for freedom in the busy marketplace, but they don't know the abundance of this inner grace. They wander lonely through their independent hills, while the cold system, their vitality lock click shut. We found a paradise inside this wooden hut.
I never knew that being captured could feel so free, unlocking all the hidden treasures inside of me. I am a willing hostage to your gentle stare, stripped completely bare of every solitary care. You built a fortress out of promises and trust, a permanent structure that will never turn to dust.
The walls of Babylon
are cold and full of spite,
but this enclosure
is completely warm and bright.
we lock the world
Outside and throw away the key,
accepting the sweet bondage of our
destiny. We are locked inside these satin bonds tonight, where the bars are made of fabric and the stars are bright.
a beautiful imprisonment upon the saxophone line.
Turning our simple lives into something divine. Let the rhythmic walls close around our chest until our wandering spirits finally find rest. Don't release me from the safety of your arms.
Jah will protect this sanctuary from all harms.
The cage is warm, the atmosphere is clear.
There is no entry for any worldly fear.
All confined, just the truest freedom we possess.
Satin bond,
Satin bond,
lock it tight,
lock it tight
through the middle
of
of the night.
the night.
Hold me close,
Hold me near the sweetest prison in the hemisphere. We are locked inside these satin bonds tonight, where the bars are made of fabric and the stars are bright.
a beautiful imprisonment upon the saxophone line.
Turning our simple lives into something divine.
Let the rhythmic walls close around our chest
Until our wandering spirits finally find rest. Good night. Good night. I found a dusty photograph inside an antique box. It showed two dancers moving past the ticking of the clocks. They wore such elegant attire, a suit and silken gown, ignoring all the modern chaos tearing up the town.
I wanna step into that frame and learn their classic grace, to find an anchor in this fast and superficial race. The roots of the rhythm stretch across the ancient sea, carrying a heavy load of human history. But there is a sweetness in the way the elders used to move,
A gentle dedication to a slow and steady groove.
Don't let the wicked speed of Babylon confuse your mind. We must preserve the precious heritage
We left behind. The modern world is rushing, spinning out of all control. We need a timeless medicine to heal the broken soul. Take my hand and step back to a different kind of age, where the music was the wash away your modern tears, transporting our spirits through the heavy rolling years.
No electronic interference in this holy sound, just the vibration of the instrument upon the ground. The master blows his horn with such a heavy, quiet might, guiding the weary children through the darkness of the night. So hold your partner closely, let the music do the rest.
The ancient way of dancing is always proven best. I put away my phone and close the curtains on the street. I only wanna concentrate upon this heavy beat. Your hand upon my waist is like a solid ancient wall, protecting me whenever I begin to slip and fall. We are two travelers riding on a retrosonic wave, finding the salvation that we desperately crave. The modern world is rushing, spinning out of all control. We need a timeless medicine to heal the broken soul. Take my hand and step back to a different kind of age, where the music was the only thing upon the stage. We are caught inside this antique rock steady tonight, moving to a cadence that makes everything alright. Oh, an old school saxophone lamenting on the wooden floor, opening the handle of a long forgotten door. Let the classic syncopation wash away your modern tears, transporting our spirits through the heavy rolling years.
From the past,
they built a moving by a power I can't explain.
it is the spiritual antidote to
All the modern pain. This antique rock steady, rock it slow, where the rushing people
never go.
hold me tight,
Hold me close,
the only alignment
I need the most.
though. We are caught inside this antique rock steady tonight, moving to a cadence that makes everything alright. Oh, an old school saxophone lamenting on the wooden floor. Oh, 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 opening the handle of a long forgotten door. Let the classic syncopation wash away your modern tears, transporting our spirits through the heavy rolling years. Hold me, hold me, hold me. The steel pendulum is counting down my isolation hour. I sit beneath the fading light of this decaying tower. The mirror shows the strict correction written on my face, stripping away the vanity of this superficial place.
I try to find an excuse
for the damage I have done, but I am standing frozen underneath the winter sun.
Hear the voice of the Father coming through the rods of pain, washing the stubborn ego clean like a sudden tropic rain. They think the blessing only comes with laughter and with gold,
but Jah will discipline the sheep to return them to the fold. The consequence of pride is a bitter medicine to take, standing on the perimeter of the choices that we make. The crystal illusions are breaking into the floor.
We are kneeling at the entrance
of a long forgotten door.
The silence is a hammer
hitting hard against our chest,
leaving our hyperactive minds
with no physical rest. We are enduring this grave discipline tonight, learning our lessons, stepping back into the light.
A painful saxophone
testimony on the evening wind, wondering exactly where our original path been. Let the heavy rhythm carry our collective tears,
echoing across the distance of
these spent years.
No partiality inside the kingdom of the holy school. Jah will correct the king and Jah will correct the fool. They offer shallow flatteries inside the market square, but it cannot substitute the internal spiritual care. So bow your head, my sister, let the arrogance recede, preparing for the truth that fulfills our every need.
I built a giant labyrinth out of my defensive words, hiding from the simple messages of the morning birds. But now the walls are tumbling down into the clay, leaving me exposed at the breaking of the day. We are the architects of our own internal jail, watching how our beautifully designed strategies fail. The crystal illusions are
breaking into the floor.
We are kneeling at the entrance of a long forgotten door.
The silence is a hammer
hitting hard against our chest,
leaving our hyperactive minds
with no physical rest. We are enduring this grave discipline tonight, earning our lessons, stepping back into the light. A painful saxophone testimony on the evening wind, wondering exactly where our original path been. Let the heavy rhythm carry our collective tears,
echoing across the distance
of these spent years.
Is it too late to ask for another chance to grow?
Jim knows the absolute, it breaks my stubborn pride.
The furnace is the place where the gold is always
The
tried.
discipline is grave, but our spirits will survive. Grave discipline, let it wash every illusion we must squash. Resting slow, resting deep, before our eyes fall asleep. We are enduring this grave discipline tonight,
Learning our lessons,
stepping back into the light.
a painful saxophone testimony
On the evening wind, wondering exactly where our original path been. Let the heavy rhythm carry our collective tears, echoing across the distance of these spent years.
Good night.
The shadows lengthen on the old veranda floor. I don't look back at the lock upon the door. The heavy sunset light is dripping through the blinds, washing the cobwebs from my weary, tired minds. I find a quiet refuge in this golden hour, melting away the frost from every dying flower.
Give thanks and praises for the setting of the sun, when the heavy labor of the daily life is done. The evening breeze is blowing righteous from the west, putting the worries of the simple man to rest.
So sit down by my side and let your spirit heal, trusting the natural vibration that you feel. The world is rushing, but we stay right here, inside of space that is beautiful and clear. The noise of Babylon is dropping to the ground as we surrender to this peaceful reggae sound, basking underneath the sunny illumination today, watching our heavy troubles simply melt away. A romantic jazz reflection played upon the horn, welcoming the quiet night before the day is born.
Let the warm cadence
Wash over your skin,
where the true
peace of the heart can finally begin.
no partiality under the golden evening sky. No reason left for the righteous man to cry. Jah provided this warm light to cool the heat, to bring a sweet comfort.
To the people on the street, so let the saxophone play a gentle, lazy tune before the arrival of the silver summer moon.
I spend
So many seasons chasing after ghosts, fighting the currents on the stormy northern coasts. But in the warmth of your embrace, the wind is still. I see the sunlight fading
is sinking,
but our hearts are one. Honey, illumination fade away into the dark from the day, resting slow,
resting deep
into this beautiful sleep, basking underneath this honeyed illumination today, watching our heavy troubles simply melt away. A romantic jazz reflection played upon the horn, welcoming the quiet night before the day is born. Let the warm cadence wash over your skin, where the true peace of the heart can finally begin. Good night. Good night. The narrow corridors of the city are left far below. I climb up to the platform where the independent spirits go. The heavy weight of atmospheric pressure drops away into the bright serenity of a cloudless day.
my chest expands, the old suffocations completely flee into the quiet balcony of the open galaxy. Give thanks and praises to the creator of the height, who rolls away the heavy curtain of the terrifying night. Look at the canvas where the blue meets the divine, a perfect manifestation of the cosmic grand design. No national border can divide this giant roof. Jah gave the sky to every man as living proof.
We are standing underneath an endless dome of grace, leaving the narrow cages of our historical race. The noise of our confusion is beginning to subside as we observe the vastness that is opening wide, staring out from this picturesque elevation tonight,
Watching the heavy shadows
vanish out of sight. A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn,
welcoming the clarity
of a spirit reborn. Let the cosmic elevation wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind.
Peace is an altitude where the wicked cannot fly. It floats like a feather from the mountain to the sky. So quiet your ego, let the earthly warfare cease. Every living creature deserves a moment of this peace. The saxophone is preaching stillness to the atmosphere, clearing the smog until the vision is completely near.
I used to stare at my own feet inside the muddy track, frightened of the heavy burdens pushing down my back. But looking at the vastness of this azure view, I realize my transformation comes from being true. The open air isn't empty, it is full of trust, a permanent cathedral that will never turn to dust. We are standing underneath an endless dome of grace, leaving the narrow cages of our historical race. The far behind.
The most beautiful tapestry. No more lightning,
No more heavy rain
can't wash away the memory
of material pain.
The sky is open and our imaginations are free.
Picturesque elevation, open wide,
Where the heavy thoughts
can abide. So high, so clear,
washing away
every fear. Sky.
oh.
I used to wander through a maze of messy sound, looking for a steady anchor that could not be found. But you introduced a discipline inside the track,
A clean mathematical grid that holds the pressure back.
I leave my chaotic improvisations at the entrance floor, stepping into a structure that I can safely adore.
The heartbeat of the righteous man must beat out straight and true.
No place for the crooked angles in the work we have to do.
Jack gave the master musician
The blueprint of the scale to build a clean rhythmic bridge that will never ever fail.
So let the accent hit the empty space between the strides, living the perfect execution with the heavens on our side.
Oh, the modern noise is trying to disrupt our natural pace, but we have found the calculation of this saving grace. No hesitation in our delivery, no shadow in our eyes, as we perform our testament underneath the paradigm sky. We are riding on this clean syncopation tonight, where the execution is flawless and the energy is right.
A master class of the upstroke played upon the golden horn,
Welcoming the absolute clarity
of a devotion
reborn.
Let the sharp cadence
Reorganize your scattered busy mind, leaving the clumsy configuration of the world far behind.
No commercial distortion can alter this divine decree. It is an organic architecture meant to set the children free. They try to commercialize the syncopation of the street,
But they can never duplicate the authenticity of this beat.
so keep the timing perfect. Let the horn deliver the blast,
Chatting down the Babylonian confusion at long last. I stripped away the excess baggage from my vocal line, learning the beauty of the spaces that you came to design. Your rhythm is a chalkboard where the truth is written plain, cleansing the weary fabric of my yesterday's heavy pain.
We don't need no camouflage,
We don't need no plastic glare,
just the transparent accuracy
floating on the quiet air. Marley noise is trying to disrupt our natural pace, but we have found the calculation of this saving grace. No hesitation in our delivery, no shadow in our eyes, as we perform our testament underneath the paradigm sky. We are riding on this clean syncopation tonight,
where the execution is flawless
and the energy is right.
a master class of the upstroke
Played upon the golden horn, welcoming the absolute clarity of a devotion reborn.
let the sharp cadence
Reorganize your scattered, busy mind, leaving the clumsy configuration of the world far behind.
it is the spiritual alignment
It is the spiritual alignment.
it is the spiritual alignment
Hold that, hold that, hold that. It did it, it did it, it did it.
it is the spiritual alignment
It is the spiritual alignment. Spiritual alignment.
oh the guide our execution through the night
Oh, I used to wander through a maze of messy sound. I used to wander through a maze of messy sound. I used to wander through, I used to wander.
hey.
I used to wander through a maze of messy sound, looking for a steady anchor that could not be found. But you introduced a discipline inside the track, a clean mathematical grid that holds the pressure back. I leave my chaotic improvisations at the entrance floor, stepping into a structure that I can safely adore.
The heartbeat of the righteous man must beat out straight
And true,
no place for the crooked angles in the work we have to do.
Jah gave the master musician the blueprint of the scale to build a clean rhythmic bridge that will never ever fail.
So let the accent hit the empty space between the stride,
Living the perfect execution with the heavens on our side. The modern noise is trying to disrupt our natural pace, but we have found the calculation of the saving grace. No hesitation in our delivery, no shadow in our eyes, as we perform our testament underneath the paradigm skies. We are riding on this clean syncopation tonight, where the execution is flawless and the energy is right. A masterclass of the upstroke played upon the golden horn, welcoming the absolute clarity of the devotion reborn. Let the sharp cadence reorganize your scattered, busy mind, leaving the clumsy configuration of the world far behind.
hey, no commercial distortion can alter this divine decree. It is an organic architecture meant to set the children free. They try to commercialize the syncopation of the street, but they can never duplicate that holds the pressure back. I leave my chaotic improvisations at the entrance floor,
Stepping into a structure that I can safely adore.
the heartbeat of the righteous man must beat out straight and true.
trying to forgive you before it gets too late.
The forgiveness is a heavy medicine inside my chest, giving me a strange liberation, but no physical rest.
I accept the jagged reality of what we must endure, even though the cure feels completely impure.
Hear the word of correction coming through the pain, washing the slate clean like a sudden summer rain. They think the blessing only comes when the sky is bright,
but Jah can give you mercy in the middle of the night.
We walk the rocky road of heavy consequence and doubt, learning what the spiritual discipline is all about. The glass is shattered, but the structure is still standing tall.
We are learning how to survive after the empire falls.
The sweetness has departed,
leaving only heavy truth as we bury the erratic memories of our youth. We are kneeling in this rigid deliverance tonight,
accepting the heavy outcome,
though it doesn't feel right.
a painful saxophone confession on the smoky wind,
Wondering exactly where our paradise been.
let the solemn rhythm
Carry our collective grief until the morning sunrise. Bring some quick relief.
no commercial compromise in the school of the heart. Jah uses the tribulation to tear the pride apart. They offer shallow comfort to the down-pressed mind, but true reconciliation is a harder thing to find.
So drink the medicine, my sister, let the spirit clear, facing the reality without a single drop of fear.
I stored your promises inside a broken wooden chest, hoping my exhausted soul could find some rest. But every word you spoke now has a jagged iron edge, cutting through the fabric of our old domestic pledge.
We are safe from the destruction, but we carry all the scars, sitting underneath the cold indifference of the stars.
The glass is shattered, but the structure is still standing tall.
We are learning how to survive after the empire falls.
The sweetness has departed,
Leaving only heavy truth as we bury the erratic memories of our youth. We are kneeling in this rigid deliverance tonight,
accepting the heavy outcome,
though it doesn't feel right.
a painful saxophone confession on the smoky wind,
Wondering exactly where our paradise been.
let the solemn rhythm
Carry our collective grief until the morning sunrise. Bring some quick relief.
Is there any sweetness left inside this cup?
We must accept the discipline to lift our spirit up.
The mercy is heavy,
It breaks my fragile pride.
Jah love is the furnace
Where the gold is tried.
the redemption is
Harsh, but the foundation is secure.
rigid deliverance.
Wash me clean.
The hardest freedom
I've ever seen.
Feel the sting,
Feel the soul,
making the broken completely whole.
we are kneeling in this rigid deliverance tonight,
Accepting the heavy outcome,
though it doesn't feel right.
a painful saxophone
Confession on the smoky wind, wondering exactly where our paradise been. Let the solemn rhythm carry our collective grief until the morning sunrise brings some quick relief. One love, let it flow slow. Rigid deliverance is the only way to grow.
stand firm.
Let it be.
The anchored ships are sleeping in the quiet harbor bay. I watch the heavy metal structure slowly starting to decay. I cut the ropes of obligation that have held me down, leaving the noisy gossip of the judgment-hearted town. I let the gentle movement take my fragile wooden raft, forgetting all the heavy rules of modern human craft. Rastaman vibration floating on the cosmic sea, to set the heavy minds of all the weary people free. The system wants to steer your boat into their narrow channel, turning your holy life into a corporate economic panel. But Jah provided this vast ocean of internal peace, to give your wandering spirit a long-awaited release.
We are traveling further than a human eye can see, leaving behind the ghost of our historical misery. The water is deep, the starry sky is completely white, as we surrender our egos to the turning of the tide.
We are caught inside this sacred tide today, watching our heavy earthly sorrows simply float away. A peaceful jazz meditation played upon the horn, welcoming the cosmic beauty of a love reborn. Let the gentle rhythm wash over your open mind, leaving the madness of Babylon far behind. No maps, no compass needed in the kingdom of the soul. Jah is the captain who will keep the broken vessel whole. The waves are singing praises to the maker of the light, who brought us safely through the terrors of the earthly night. So close your eyes, my sister, let the ocean take the lead. He provides everything that the righteous people need.
I spent too many seasons fighting hard against the flow, terrified of what would happen if I let the control go. But drifting in the sanctuary of your quiet grace, I finally understand my true predestined place. The silence of the water is a perfect jazz refrain, washing away the memory of yesterday's heavy pain.
We are traveling further than the human eye can see, leaving behind the ghost of our historical misery. The water is deep, the starry sky is completely white, as we surrender our egos to the turning of the tide. We are caught inside this sacred tide today, watching our heavy earthly sorrow simply float away. A peaceful jazz meditation played upon the horn, welcoming the cosmic beauty of a love reborn. Let the gentle rhythm wash over your open mind, leaving the madness of Babylon far behind.
The dark storm clouds have evaporated into thin blue air. I look up at the vastness and I find my answer there. The heavy weight of atmospheric pressure drops away into the bright serenity of a cloudless day.
My chest expands, the old suffocations completely flee
into the quiet ceiling of the open galaxy.
Give thanks and praises to the creator of the height, who rolls away the heavy curtain of the terrifying night. Look at the canvas where the blue meets the divine, a perfect manifestation of the cosmic grand design.
No national border can divide this giant roof. Jah gave the sky to every man as living proof. We are standing underneath an endless dome of grace, leaving the narrow corridors of our historical race. The noise of our confusion is beginning to subside as we observe the vastness that is open and wide. Staring up at the azure ceiling tonight, we're watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight. A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn,
welcoming the clarity
of a spirit reborn. Let the cosmic altitude wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind.
Peace is an altitude where the wicked cannot fly. It floats like a feather from the mountain to the sky. So quiet your ego, let the earthly warfare cease. Every living creature deserves a moment of this peace.
The saxophone is preaching stillness to the atmosphere, clearing the smog until the vision is completely near.
I used to stare at my own feet inside the muddy track,
Frightened of the heavy transformation comes from being true.
The open air isn't empty, it is full of trust.
A permanent cathedral that will never turn to dust. We are standing underneath an endless dome of grace, leaving the narrow corridors of our historical race. The noise of our confusion is beginning to subside as we observe the vastness that is opening wide. Staring up at the azure ceiling tonight,
Watching the heavy shadow,
watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight.
vanish out of sight.
A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn,
Welcoming the clarity
of a spirit reborn. Let the cosmic altitude wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind. Watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight.
A celestial jazz,
A celestial jazz communion upon the golden horn, welcoming the clarity of a spirit reborn. Let the cosmic altitude wash over your mind, leaving the low anxieties of the city far behind. So be still. The dark storm clouds have evaporated into thin blue air. I look up at the vastness and I find my answer there. The heavy weight of atmospheric pressure drops away into the bright serenity of a cloudless day. My chest expands, the old suffocations completely flee into the quiet ceiling of the open galaxy.
give thanks and praises to the creator of the height, who rolls away the heavy curtain of the terrifying night. Look at the canvas where the blue meets the divine, a perfect manifestation of the cosmic grand design. No national border can divide this giant roof. Jah gave the sky to every man as living proof. We are standing underneath an endless dome of grace, leaving the narrow corridors of our historical race. The noise of our confusion is beginning to subside as we observe the vastness that is opening wide. Staring up at the azure ceiling tonight, watching the heavy shadows vanish out of sight. A celestial jazz communion upon the gold